The wind is picking up. A storm is coming. The storm is getting really intense. I hope it doesn't overload our power grid. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Base is under attack. One of our walls has been destroyed. The weather has calmed down. The storm is over. Jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Fluoric acid condensation is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the planet. Something must be emitting the acid straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find. These red crystals are really huge. Look at how the light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain a lot of rhodonite. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons, as well as other equipment.
You already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible. The acidic fumes are much denser near this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying very rapidly. It is subdividing its cells, similarly to Earth-based yeast. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
There must be much more of this acidic yeast growing here. The orbital scanner report indicated that this entire biome is covered in these fumes. We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area of the planet.
Ashley, I strongly suggest using a bioscanner to gather samples from these life forms. The fluid inside them is a highly condensed acid that can easily burn through my armor. The bioscanner will allow us to gather samples from a safe distance. Detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
New buildings are available for construction. The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great. Wind is picking up again. Power generation is back to normal. A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. Okay, that's enough samples to start researching them in the Alien Research Lab. Interesting. We found traces of...
Research completed.
Palladium inside the acidic yeast samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that... that we've observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm afraid that the research station will not be able to scan the colony from a safe distance. It would have to be placed very close to the root of the colony to work properly. We will not be able to build anything that close to the root without being overwhelmed by its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want to destroy it.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special anti-corrosive flooring that will protect our base. We just need to build the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
I've been tracking strange behavior within Galatea's asteroid belt. One of the smaller objects that have been orbiting the planet has recently changed its trajectory.
What's strange about that? Galatea is a relatively young planet and has lots of moons and smaller rocks in its orbit.
I have not detected any collisions in this object's vicinity or any other force that could affect its movement. It is also heading straight for our headquarters. It should be flying over our position at any moment now.
Okay, you've got my attention. Let's track this meteor and see where it lands.
The meteorite has landed near our position. I am detecting increased radiation in a very broad emission spectrum. That was not a typical rock.
I'm intrigued. Let's get to that impact location as soon as possible. The meteorite created a vast crater. The ground has a strange blue glow in this place. Is this Cherenkov radiation?
That's possible. I am receiving conflicting readings. Ashley, please move closer to the center of the crater and use the geoscanner to gather more data from the debris.
Okay, is this enough?
Affirmative, Ashley. The remains of this meteorite are emitting huge amounts of dark energy waves. They are off the charts.
That's very odd. What can you tell me about the impactor's composition? It was too small to contain enough dark matter to cause such emissions.
It was almost completely obliterated when it hit the ground. The dust that remains is primarily composed of heavy metal elements. Error. Some of the readings are changing.
How is that possible?
My apparatus is broken, or the sample is unstable. It appears as if some of the heavier atoms are quickly decaying into lighter ones, while others are fusing into heavier elements.
That's nonsense. Such behavior is not possible. That would cause a giant fusion explosion. Nothing could contain so much energy in a stable state.
You are correct, Ashley. However, we still cannot explain the dark energy emissions from this debris.
That's true. We also can't explain why this meteor decided to land right next to our base. That's too odd to be a coincidence. Are there any more objects in Galatia's orbit with similar composition?
Yes. There is a number of similar objects orbiting the planet. They have been here since before we arrived. They have different composition than most of the planet's surface.
Most of the planet's surface? Is there an area on the planet with similar composition as those meteors?
Yes. Our initial planetary scans have mapped a large valley that looks like an ancient impact crater on one of the continents. Its resonance spectrum indicated large quantities of heavy metals. This area does not seem to contain any resources that are required to construct the rift station, so it was not marked as important.
The meteor that landed here must be a fragment of some larger object that collided with Galatea a long time ago, and as a result, created that crater. Mr. Riggs, can you chart rift jump coordinates to that metallic valley?
Affirmative, Ashley.
Okay, let's go there as soon as possible.
Ashley, if we want to gather better research data on that expedition, then we should first download the schematics for a research station. It will allow us to conduct on-site analysis of complex phenomena if necessary.
Okay, let's hold off the jump until we have that ready.
Warning! An aggressive horde is amassing near our base. Prepare to defend our base. Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base. Brace for combat. Base is under attack. castings of this type, we can't construct any more. Ashley, I've detected a small piece of comet entering the atmosphere close to our position. It is highly probable that it will land close to our base. The comet has a very interesting mineral composition. It has to bring in something valuable. I am tracking its landing location.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
It's hit the ground. Let's head there quickly and see what we can learn.
I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
Crafting completed. Crafting completed. Crafting completed. Crafting completed.
A new technology?
Research station schematics download completed.
Roger that, Mr. Riggs. We can now make the jump to the Metallic Valley as soon as we're ready.
This creature is extremely hostile. It can be dangerous to our base.
Kill it before it kills us. We'll finish researching it in the lab.
Threat neutralized.
I wonder what made it so aggressive. Maybe we can learn something important after researching it in a lab.
Orbital scanning completed. We have located a large colony of acidic yeast. I have marked the rim jump coordinates on the planetary scanner interface. Warning. It is recommended to develop acidic shielding before visiting that location. It is going to be difficult to survive there without it. Research completed. Rift jump successful. I am detecting multiple acidic yeast colonies nearby. They are larger than the ones we have seen before, and are growing at a faster rate.
Good. We need to get close to the central root of one of these colonies and construct a research station near it. This isn't going to be easy. technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. Crafting completed. Crafting completed. Research completed. An acidic yeast colony route nearby. You can check its location on the map.
Okay, this looks like the central route of the colony. Now we have to build a research station close to it to start the scanning procedure.
Remember that we can block the growth of the colony by placing anti-corrosive floor tiles around it. It would be advised to build our entire base on anti-corrosive floor. Research lab operational. Acidic yeast scanning in progress.
Great. Now we just have to maintain power to the research lab and let it gather the necessary data.
My sensors are picking up increased movement around our position. We should prepare to defend the research laboratory. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Research completed.
Through analyzing the root of the acidic yeast colony. The data is already looking very promising.
Ashley, since you built up our research station in this area, I've noticed a change in the growth vector of the acidic yeast colonies around us. It appears that all of them are slowly growing in our direction.
That's very interesting. It looks like we've been recognized as a threat. The colonies are trying to devour our base.
It's hard to see anything in this fog.
base efficiency is back to normal. Objective completed.
The data that we've gathered proves that this life form can digest even the smallest traces of palladium. Palladium normally doesn't react with most acids, but this life form uses a highly concentrated form of fluoric acid that is heated up by the creature's metabolic processes. We can program the orbital scanner to analyze the growth patterns of the acidic yeast colonies. This should help us in finding palladium deposits that these colonies are moving towards.
Affirmative, Ashley. Orbital scanning in progress. Analyzing acidic yeast growth patterns. Orbital scanning finished. We have found something interesting. There are a few areas within the acidic plains that are entirely surrounded by the yeast colonies. Spectral analysis confirms that palladium should be present there. However, the yeast is actively avoiding these zones.
Interesting. If there's palladium there and they aren't interested in it, then something might be preventing them from growing in that area. We should prepare for the unexpected.
Jump successful. Orbital scanning indicated that there should be multiple underground palladium deposits hidden in this area. We can use the geoscanner to find them.
It's actually quite calm in here. That's a bit suspicious, don't you think, Mr. Riggs?
Yes, that is abnormal. I'm not detecting any acidic yeast colonies in the area. The local fauna population also seems to be smaller than in the other areas of this biome. Ashley, I have located a large underground palladium deposit. I have marked its location on our map.
Great. The ones we've been finding so far were really small. Maybe we can find something that we can place an automated mining station on.
A giant mushroom just exploded under our feet.
I didn't expect that. We can use the geoscanner to detect hidden explosives underground. This functionality is normally used for detecting minefields, but we can use it here as well. This must be the reason why the acidic yeast colonies are not present in this area. Let's be careful here.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. We've finished researching road knight engine. We can start researching new laser-based weapons and towers. They're going to be an excellent addition to our arsenal. However, we will first have to gather some road knight to craft the new gear.
The red crystals that contain rhodonite are relatively common in the acidic plains biome. However, I detected an interesting location with a much above normal condensation of their growth. There should be a lot of rhodonite in that area. I've marked the Riftbreaker coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
Excellent. Let's go there as soon as we've secured the current objective. has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
The palladium deposits that we've been finding here are too small to build a mining station. However, we've learned how to find it. The data gathered with the geoscanner can be fed to the orbital scanner to search for mineable palladium. Our mission here is complete. We can return to headquarters to start preparing to build a palladium mining outpost.
Understood, Ashley. I'm starting the orbital scanning procedure and searching for mineable palladium deposits. In the meantime, we should research palladium handling technology to be able to actually construct. Research completed. Palladium mining stations. Jump successful. The orbital scanner reported large condensations of rhodonite in this area, both underground and in the form of the red crystal formations that we've seen in the other parts of this biome.
Okay, let's grab the geoscanner and start searching for treasure. Of rhodonite near our position. I have marked its approximate location on our map. Excellent. We should gather as much rhodonite as possible. We'll use it later to craft better equipment.
detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great. Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
We've gathered a sizable amount of rhodonite. This should be enough to craft some good equipment. We can stay here and try to find more, or get back to our primary objective.
Wind is picking up again. Power generation is back to normal.
tower's upgrade in progress. This will attract a lot of attention.
We have some time before the attack. Let's strengthen our defenses.
My sensors are picking up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching our base.
Okay, we're ready for them.
Base is under attack.
Been destroyed.
Base is under attack. One of our worlds has been destroyed. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for copy.
Buildings has been destroyed. Threat neutralized.
This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
Base is under attack.
A tower has been destroyed. Research completed.